give a recap.
You picked on Cyrus.
We
Good job.
yeah. You guys.
The being alone.
You guys picked on Cyrus some more.
It threatened Elizabeth.
Kit and Elizabeth had a heart to heart.
Weapon to weapon.
A weapon to throat. And they were just fighting over the person that they either speak to condescendingly or make fun of. It's yeah. He got a guide. He got mounts. We got fucking dinosaur mounts.
Mm-hmm.
2 Triceratops and 2 basically Utah Raptors, right?
Changed it to something else. What is? You know, fuck it, I'm keeping it that way because I can't remember what I changed it to.
You changed it to Utah Raptors.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I did change that.
They were Deinonychuses,
Yeah.
which are tiny.
They're tiny little shits.
Yeah.
But yeah, we then hook off into the jungle on our newly acquired mount with our druid guide and his pygmy friend.
Friend.
All right.
Yep.
Okie dokes. I am going to repost for y'all the map that you guys had of the map from the jungle there. Unless
I thought we pinned that.
Pinned it. Okay, it was already pinned.
Yep.
It's the unfinished map there, so we'll be needing that. Just putting that out there.
All right.
Damn straight.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, my eyes are a little blurry right now. Having a hard time reading a little bit here.
Just take your time.
Alright. So, a little basis here for explaining how the map works.
Okay.
Alright, so as each of the hexes indicates 10 miles. So basically, depending on, well, first of all, how fast, what kind of pace would you guys be traveling?
I'd imagine at like a steady pace.
So
Yeah. Normal pace for
Okay,
what
so
mounts we're
Steady,
riding.
consistent pace.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's...
I know Calypso and Elizabeth are on one dinosaur.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Solom and
Osiris
Kit
is a
are on our own.
Triceratops all to himself.
With Kit.
I think Kit's in Utah.
Kit's on a Utah.
Getting
Yeah,
small ones.
Yeah.
The little folk.
I'm sorry, I should mute, but I'm driving, so I can't.
That's fine. Yes. So yeah, each since you're moving at a normal pace, it'd be it's 1 hex per day is equal. Basically, 1 hex is equal a day. So yeah, there's really not much else to it to explain. It's just up to you on you guys on directioning that you guys are gonna be heading. You are currently, if you look at the map though, it's currently You're up by still by Port Nyanzaru, which is the top, like towards the top of the map at the north. See a little black dot there, so
Okay.
that's where you guys would be currently south of the Bay of Schult. Just for yeah.
So we're in the
If you look at the unfinished map, you'll see towards the north. You'll see where it says Port Nyanzaru. That is where you guys currently would be. You'll be in that area.
All right. So we're at the like top northern area over here.
I'd say you'd be like in that kind of opening, clearing area, or whatever you want to
Right.
call it. So,
and I
yeah.
guess we would advance south, or maybe south west.
Southwest.
Yeah, is that good for everyone?
Yeah, I mean,
We were following you.
we following the,
We were
do the guys
following.
know where we're going?
Like Cyrus kind of yeehawed, and then we were following
Uno
Cyrus.
momento on that.
Calypso doesn't know shit about this land, and doesn't
And
really want to spend a bunch of time just wandering the
Il-
wilds.
Elizabeth was the one who had the map and was
Cyrus
guiding
was
us.
just planning on following the river. Oh, someone left.
Fish.
So where's the party at?
All right. So if you go into the
I have the map pulled up.
Okay. So if you'll see towards the top of the map it'll say Port Nyanzaru.
Yeah, I see that.
That's the area you guys are currently in. Like that's on the map there.
That's where the party is currently
Yes.
located. Okay.
You are
Not
basically
me.
in that. Yeah.
Not there yet.
Okay, doke. Okay.
Oh god. Okay. Bear with me here. I'm doing this kind of slightly in a daze.
That's okay.
It's all good.
I haven't slept at all, except for that little 5-minute sleep. Okay. I lost my spot in the thingy. Where's that? Okay, so you said you were traveling southwest?
Yeah.
Yes, trying to go along the river.
Okay. Alright, so I assume you're going to be kind of taking out the canoe, or the foldable boat, or whatever?
Yeah.
That we could probably, since we can't fit the dinosaur, like the Triceratops, maybe on the.
We just
I
follow the
think-
shore.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could always have them. You could always have them follow along the shore.
I mean, we could just ride them along on the shore.
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking more to keep the boat as like an emergency escape.
Okay.
Is the river? I assume the river is flowing out into the bay.
River is flowing.
Because that's that's usually how.
The river kind of from the port area. It kind of splits off, so it heads both in the compass here. So that's but which way is north? Okay, so north is normal on this map. Good. Okay, so that would be. So it goes both south. There's one you're headed southeast and one southwest, kind of. So yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, emergency escape.
All right. So you said okay. So we're heading. So basically, when you say southwest, you're just traveling along the coast by the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like following the river,
So as you bear with me for a second. Alright. Okay, so I need to make a few rolls here.
Sounds delicious. You can
We should
make
have
it.
brought some bread from the tavern.
Suddenly a swarm of bees attacked. No.
What? Mr. B,
Somebody
no.
say bees.
Oh
Take
no!
take 15 points a second damage.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Instant
Gotcha. That's
death.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
That's all of them.
Well, that would put me down at 11.
Alright, so
Death.
I was kidding about that. Yeah.
I know.
Alright, so I'm just trying to remember how the navigation, since you guys are having the guide. I gotta figure how it works with the guide at this point.
They know the way.
You know the way.
No the way.
Come
Yeah,
now.
you gotta tay leading the way. No.
Do you know the way?
It leads the way.
Do you know with my penis? Fucking love Tay.
Saying, Tay and his queen do fit pretty well as Chultans. You know, undead all throughout the jungle. African culture.
Tay would fit pretty good here. His queen is Egyptian, so
This is fine.
I thought there was a whole like area for Egypt.
So let's see,
Eberron.
Mulharand, I believe.
Huh? I suppose.
The big
so,
word.
you travel a lot. As you're traveling along the riverside, you don't seem to notice anything too unusual.
The paranoia is killing me. I wouldn't allow this.
Most you
Cyrus
notice
is
is
just vibing.
like some birds, a bunch of insects flying around.
Is Cyrus's
The usual jungly shit.
is Cyrus's Triceratops ahead of Calypso's in the column?
What was your
I think we would
how
allow
would you have
that.
your first of all, how would you have your how's the pecking order?
Somewhere.
Pecking order.
Pecking order was Cyrus. You're on the bottom of that.
With Elizabeth on the
Lizard
top.
love you, boy.
Seriously, what's the marching order? Is that meant to say?
I think Cyrus would be probably the one toward the front, just because, you know, Paladin.
Eye on him.
Kit's somewhere in the middle, hiding as much as
So-
possible in between the two larger
I would
dinosaurs.
say I'd probably have.
We should have Cyrus leading it with his 3-horn, and then
Now, where would
Kit
Elizabeth be in
and
this?
Elizabeth is running with Calypso.
Oh,
So
right.
Kit and Smallum, either side by side or in between the two Triceratops, and then Calypso and Elizabeth will be on the secondary Triceratops in the rear.
Sounds good to me.
Calypso is eyeing Cyrus for a lot of the ride.
She was doing that stalker vibe of checking him out.
More of less like, it's more of like,
Why can't you
like-
use your magic?
yeah, it's an investigative
Professional
like
interest.
stare. Yeah, professional interest. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why can't you go zoom with magic?
Why can't you go zoom with magic? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Why you know zoom?
Alright, so as you travel along the coast, takes you a while to, after traveling a few miles, you notice it slowly the light is slowly starting to die out just a bit.
Okay. How long have we been traveling? We like took off like super early in the
It's-
morning.
Well, I mean, each thing is 10 miles, so
Okay.
So you've been moving for quite a bit. It'd be moving quite a bit if that's the case.
Yeah.
That's a truck right there.
All right, so. All right, so what was I saying?
The sun's starting to go down as we've been traveling along the river.
Thank you. Yeah. So you notice that the light is slowly starting to fade. Your guide, your Ubuntu O'Malley, I forgot his name.
It's pinned.
Thank you. Because I will never, no matter how many times I do this, I'll never remember his name.
Yeah, no, it's
Thank you.
Kawasha.
Weed.
Yeah, Kawasha and Abe from Outworld. No. Kawasha kind of halts the party, suggesting that we set up camp for the night as the bigger things appear when the sun goes down.
Alright, then I guess we should set up camp for the night.
That sounds like a good idea.
Things go bump in the night.
Calypso's gonna help Elizabeth off the Triceratops, and then she herself, well, she's gonna get off it, then help Elizabeth off of it.
Okay.
And then she's gonna help set up camp.
So Kit being told that big things come out at night, he is going to find wherever he can and dig himself in, literally, to hide.
Cyrus is going to make sure that the mounts are all comfy, and that they're relatively safe. The elements.
Alright.
Holmes gonna
He's
get
going
a
to set up his
look.
tent.
Holmes gonna get a look around where we're at before choosing his spot.
Alright, roll perception.
Everybody, or just...
Well, for small one, because he's get a look around first.
Okay.
In fact, since wait, do you have dark vision?
I do.
Small.
Probably not.
Or halfling, you do not.
Alright, so make
that is a nat
it with
one.
disadvantage since it is getting pretty dark.
Even with disadvantage, I rolled a nat 1. So
Okay, yeah.
Oops.
this is nice dirt.
You found a nice rock.
I like this
on it.
rock.
I'm just like, I know
sorry,
this
check your
place like the
messages.
back of my hand. Oh, hey, that's new.
Sorry to check your messages.
That's horrible. That's bad. What'd you link? I like that boulder. This is a nice boulder.
Pretty much.
That's our small
The disappointed drunk father.
And so, once Calypso is done setting up her tent and making sure Elizabeth is good in hers, Calypso's gonna walk up to Cyrus, and she's gonna be like, what's your oath?
A oath?
Yeah. Right? Your oath. Your like, because you guys need an oath to a god for your magic. What is it?
Oh, well, I didn't make an oath to any sort of god, but I did make an oath. Well, I pretty much I saw the tenets of the Oath of Redemption, and I figured they were really nice. Violence is a weapon of last resort. Diplomacy and understanding are the paths to long-lasting peace. Let's see. All people begin life in an innocent state, and it's their environment or the influence of dark forces that drive them to evil. And by a proper example and working to heal the wounds of a deeply flawed world, you can set really anyone on a righteous path. And also,
Calypso,
that change takes time.
Calypso is struggling not to laugh at how, because she thinks this is a whole lot of bullshit.
Whole bunch of malarkey.
Yeah, and she's like, wow, this is a whole lot of stupid. But I'm gonna roll to see if she can keep a solid straight face. She does not keep a straight face. Calypso, as you're reading this off, Calypso's just like, yeah, whatever. Sure.
What's wrong with my oath?
Nothing's wrong with it. No. Don't worry about it. Other than it being wrong.
Oh, okay.
When did you make this oath of redemption?
Well, I made it really when I started my training. I was training in a militia, and we had a resident paladin, a retired adventurer, and kind of taught us the different oaths and taught us some of our basic skills. I was never able to use the more magical stuff, though.
Calypso is kind of like writing this all down in like a little book, little journal, and she's
Right.
So did you have magic during this training, or did they just teach you how to fight?
Well, a trainer taught us how to fight and said that well, usually most of the magic would just come as you develop your skills and your dedication to your oath.
So you're okay. And she's gonna write down, and she's gonna kind of say this out loud. Paladin Master did not teach him shit.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, she is.
Hey, Sir Henry was a really good paladin.
I'm sure he was.
It just doesn't sound like he had the intent to teach magic.
Well, you don't really teach paladin magic.
I don't know any magic, so it's okay.
Everything can be taught.
No one insight check the kobold. He's lying.
She's gonna close her book, and she's gonna go, okay, so your trainer said based on skills you get magic, your oath is redemption. Alright, Cyrus, I'm gonna watch you for a few days. I'm gonna see if I can come up with some kind of hypothesis of why you can't do shit.
Oh, okay.
And with that, she's gonna go back to her tent.
All right. So
Cyrus looks more crestfallen now.
all right.
There's another -2 points.
All right. Riddle me this. Who's taking first watch?
Kit, like I was saying, he is digging the deepest hole trench he can, and he's going to be awake with his gun out, and he will take first watch while hiding.
All right. Who's
Calypso will
gonna
take second.
Okay. And what about and third?
That's fine.
Um,
I could take third too.
Okay.
Sorry, I should look.
Fine.
Calypso, Calypso is gonna take third, but she wants Cyrus to be there too.
Okay. I'm not really good at watching for stuff, though.
It's okay. You'll be with me. I'll be able to watch you and everything.
All right. So
This rock. I'm watching this rock now.
Alright,
It is
so,
most entertaining.
so Kate, you said you're taking first watch.
Yeah, Kit's taking first watch and whatever hole he dug.
All right. Roll me perception.
All right. Perception is +3, and it's nighttime, so I don't have disadvantage. So that is a total of 15, 16, 17, 18.
18. Alrighty then. All right. So you see a big frog.
A big frog? Like, how big is a big frog comparative to a 2-foot kobold?
We're talking slightly larger than. It's a really big bullfrog.
Okay.
We're
So,
talking like not. It wouldn't be like towering over you kind of big.
but it eat me big.
No, it wouldn't be capable of eating you. It's not that big. But
Okay.
it's like
It's bigger than normal.
It's just bigger than normal? Okay. Can I roll,
best
like...
way I could describe it is think half the size of the red toad from Fallout.
Ugh, okay. So, can I roll, like, a nature check to see if I know what this thing might possibly be? Or if it's
You can-
dangerous?
You can try.
Alright.
Alright.
Ugh. Yeah, no, I don't know shit. I got a total of a 5.
Yeah, you know it's a frog.
It's a fucking frog. I don't like it.
It's just a big old frog.
I don't like it. It might be scary.
You see it eating a big old bug.
Big old bug. I don't know if I should, like, attack it or just...
Hops onto a big old lily pad.
It's like, I don't know if I should attack it or just leave it alone and be like, alright, you just stay
It
over
doesn't
there.
seem to be hostile. It's just kind of minding its own business.
Alright, so I'm gonna realize that how dark and everything it is outside, as much as I like really want to use my revolver, I'm also going to like set up my light crossbow in case so it's quieter if I need to shoot something quietly versus really loud. Everyone needs to sleep. I just don't want to panic attack and just kill everything outright. But Kit's gonna continue to like stay hidden as much as possible because he's like, if bigger things show up, I don't want to be the first one at.
But other than big old frog, you don't really see much else.
All right, so
It seems to be pretty quiet throughout the night.
all right, so as
You hear the croaking of frogs.
all right, so as my shift ends, I'm going to stoke the fire a bit more to keep it going, so it's not going out.
Okay.
To keep away the scary danger that might be, but then I'm going to go right back into that hole, and I'm going to be sleeping hidden.
You're gonna sleep in the hole.
I'm going to sleep in the hole I dug because I ain't coming out. It's deep enough that the only way to get to me is digging me out. I fucking
Okay, so
dug a hole.
okay.
Essentially made a
Alright,
frog
so
hole.
you've got basically a little trench going kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I pulled out my tools and everything and dug myself deep in. No one's getting to me unless they're coming in after me.
Yeah, you're certainly good at digging yourself deeper.
Yes, I am.
How are you breathing?
How am I
Maybe a
breathing?
foxhole.
What's up?
quite literally. It's like a literal foxhole, not a military foxhole.
It's a foxhole with trap.
All right, so
So I will wake up. Who's supposed to be going
next
next?
up is, I believe we said it was Calypso, right?
Calypso.
Are you
Awaken.
doing the second watch by yourself?
Yeah, second one's by herself. She
Okay.
awakens, comes out. She's gonna sit down, kind of back to the fire since she has night vision, and she's kind of going through her notes, but still watching, so keeping an eye out.
Can I just get that perception check if you wouldn't mind?
It is a 16.
16?
Yep.
Alright. Again, it all seems pretty quiet throughout the night. You hear in the distance what appears to be kind of almost like a chirping sound, like a guttural chirp, I guess. Would be the
Guttural chirp.
kind of like, I'm trying to think like you hear the frogs, but you also hear like kind of a rough, like low roar of a sound, like a groaning. I don't know exactly how to explain it. Like,
Could Calypso roll in nature to see if she could identify the sound?
roll with disadvantage because of the area.
13.
13?
Yep.
From what you can tell, it doesn't sound like any creature you've heard.
Calypso's gonna stay on guard, but if it seems like it's just chirping in the distance, not communicating with anything else, she'll just kind of brush off as
It's kind
some strange frog-like creature.
It's more of like a low kind of like a groaning sound, like a throaty kind of groan of a sound,
Like a gator almost.
like something like that kind of a sound.
So someone snoring or farting?
Kind of like
Just that deep intestinal bubble that just comes out as.
yeah, it sounds like they've got agita. Yeah, they need some pep. They need some Pepsi.
I need some Pepto Bismol. I got that upset stomach. Hopefully, no diarrhea.
Anyway, but it seems all's quiet throughout the night.
All was quiet throughout the night
You,
until the Fire
as
Nation
you're
came.
going to wake up, Ceresio.
She's gonna get up, and kind of like nudge Cyrus awake. First watch.
Oh, is it time?
Yep, it's time, bud.
Okay. He's gonna on his armor and get ready to take watch.
Can I get that perception one last time for the night?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. That is a 22.
Shit.
Alright.
Calypso also got a 22 out of the 17 plus 5.
Nice.
So, you two both notice what appears to be a humanoid figure running from the through the brush, heading was in a very confused state.
Rut-row raggy.
Calypso's just gonna go, oh fuck.
Serenity, would you like to introduce your character?
So Serenity is wearing a long white dress. Her hair is silvered, but in the right light, it looks gold. She has long bangs that cover up a star that's on her forehead that looks like it's tattooed there. She has glowing gold eyes, but looks like an elf.
An elf on a shelf.
She carries a staff with her. And she has a bracelet with a mistletoe sprig attached to it on her wrist.
Okay.
How?
As you're running up, you're gonna see a dark elf sitting on back to a fire, book open, black hair. She's got weight tattoos on her face. I have a little picture so you can kind of see. The only difference is she's older and not so chubby in the face anymore. I'm gonna post it in Angie Boys. But she has like velvet purple eyes. And she looks very unamused with just about everything around her.
And you also see what appears to be a human, in full armor, without his sword drawn. That this is the reference picture. Looks pretty much exactly like that. But he kind of waves you down and goes, excuse me, miss, are you lost?
Serenity, I'm assuming I'm close enough to hear them.
Yeah.
She turns and stops like a deer in the headlights. And looks at you curiously, without response.
Are you real? Is this real life?
Solomon is going, or not Solomon, god damn it.
What are you doing here?
Cyrus.
How many people have been
Characters,
called
man.
Solomon in this game now?
Too many
Yeah.
fucking characters. Cyrus is going to kind of think for a moment and then repeat what he said in Celestial.
He responds in Celestial.
What does she say?
I seem to be lost.
Well, maybe we can help.
Does Cyrus know Celestial?
Calypso's eavesdropping because she also
Well,
knows Celestial.
I mean, I would imagine Cyrus would if he said it in Celestial.
Yeah.
I didn't know. That's why I asked.
Well, see, you see here, ASMRs get Celestial free as a language.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're an SMR.
I didn't remember that he was ASMR. I just know that he's
Because-
human.
Because, oh yeah, well, he looks pretty much just human. No sort of celestial features show yet.
Yeah, no, my normal take is Cyrus is the good boy who is human and carries around the small child on a leash.
Well, you're mostly right. Cyrus is going to add, we're adventurers. We actually just got into Jolt.
How loud is everyone being?
Calypso, while this conversation would be going on, would be going around and kind of waking everyone up.
You notice that Smallum actually would have been woken up from the conversation.
Almonds without
Bells and
booze and therefore
whistles.
not sleeping hard.
There's very soft bells and whistles. That's what Celestial sounds like to those that don't speak it.
Calypso understands what you two are saying perfectly fine.
The DM understands it perfectly. I
Nicole,
don't understand this shit.
does anybody
Yeah,
know
he
where?
speaks all languages.
I here's a question. Did anybody know where Kit dug his hole to hide.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're assuming the really deep hole is just in the ground.
The reason why I ask is because how are somebody gonna wake me up if they can't reach me?
Toss a rock down there.
Calypso's gonna cast Control Flames, and she's gonna start a fire
Oh, Jesus.
inside, not on you, but like in the mouth of your little hole. So the light wakes you the fuck up, and the heat wakes you the fuck up. And then she's gonna dispel it as soon as she hears you moving around and probably cussing from the fire being in your hole.
Oh,
No, over the crackling of the flames, that is.
Yeah.
does that wake me up? That's a better question. Am I not used to this with being in a factory setting?
You tell
Doesn't
me.
wake you up. If it doesn't wake you up, she lets it sit there, and she kind of hopes it spreads in the hole.
Well,
Well, it doesn't wake me up, and it just makes me more comfortable as I'm just getting more comfortable in the hole.
At that moment, Kawasa comes by and seems to cast Mold Earth, lifting the ground below you.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
What a guy.
So you just see your kobold friend being elevated from his hole
Just
as the dirt from underneath rises up.
it's just so comfortable down there. Just starts looking around like, where am I? I thought I was in a hole.
Cyrus is going to be approaching this strange golden elf lady, basically as non-threateningly as possible.
Okay.
He tilts her head curiously.
My name is Cyrus. I'm kind of new to adventuring.
Hmm.
Calypso snickers at that.
But everyone else here seems to be a lot more experienced than me, so I think we're doing it. What's your name?
He looks at you confused for a moment. I'm called Serenity, she says in Celestial.
Well, that's a pretty name. I don't think I've ever. Sorry if this is rude. I don't think I've ever seen anyone quite like you before. I mean, I'm from Long Saddle, if you know where that is. So I'm not really familiar with most folk, but yeah.
I'm Kit. I'm from the ground, apparently. I'm still trying to wake up.
Do you say that in Celestial?
No, I say that and tired.
And tired.
I'm sorry, no one understands the language of tired.
You do.
Yeah, you're right. I am expertly proficient in tired.
Yeah, no, Kit's just like looking at everybody, seeing a new person, and just introduced himself and tired. I'm Kit. I'm tired. What's going on?
He kind of chuckles and at how sleepy you look, and it sounds very whimsical.
You notice also that Elizabeth would have woken up in a irritable, groggy daze.
As herself.
Basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
She'd introduce herself and then just go back to sleep.
Calypso roll to see if she could identify the new elf-looking woman.
Yeah, roll me what would that be?
What are you trying to identify?
Your race.
I guess that would be perception then, wouldn't it?
Or history? Trying
maybe.
to
Yeah,
place something.
Yeah, let's go with a history check.
History check, okay. Yo, Calypso's dice is on fire tonight.
Oh yeah.
25.
Nice.
She rolled a 19 plus 6.
Yeah, you'd have a pretty good idea as to what her race is.
If you want, you could DM it to me, because Calypso probably won't say it out loud. If she's hiding it.
Nice.
Also, Smallum, you managed to, without making a sound, seem to get closer to get a better look.
Without a sound, without a trace, I'm next to you and your pouch.
I'm next to you, and your shit's gone.
I was gonna say, Small's not stealing yet.
This time.
I was about to say, are we robbing another innocent person blind?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, are we, Kit?
I didn't
Damn it,
see
Kit.
anything shiny yet. I'm groggy. I'm tired.
Calypso's gonna walk out, and speaking in Celestia, she's gonna go, "Hello, my name is Calypso." And then she's going to look towards her party and go, "This is Kit," pointing towards the dirty and tired kobold. And then this is Smolum, pointing to Smolum. Then pointing into Elizabeth's tent. That was Elizabeth, who decided to go back to bed.
I am God. He nods.
We also have a guide, Kawasha the druid, and his veggie pygmy friend, who he calls Weed.
Kawasta just kind of just looks at you and nods. You just hear kind of a hissing sound from the veggie pygmy.
It's tired.
That's just
He's tired too.
That's just his way of kind of saying hello.
Kid doesn't
Oh,
know. It's just like, it sounds tired too.
The veggie pygmy is a beast.
Technically,
He is a
plant.
humanoid.
But I think it's also plant, isn't it?
Hold on.
They are considered.
I think it's humanoid, and in parentheses veggie pygmy, like it's its own thing.
It's its own little thing of humanoid.
It's a humanoid
Oh, no,
plantoid.
it's a plant. It's just a plant.
It's
A
considered
humanoid.
plant.
It's a humanoid plantoid.
Otherwise known as moldies, moldfolk, or moldmen. They're basically a living fungus.
Yeah, they are not the.
Fungus be among us.
I was about to say it's a fungus among us.
Yeah.
My dog wants on the bed.
Calypso, whom is looking past Serenity, is going to say, and Celestio, you were running.
Veggie pygmy.
You running from anything?
Guide. Veggie pygmy. Guide.
That depends. DM, was I running from something?
Life.
Not that you can hear. So it's,
Okay.
you may. I got nothing.
I got nothing on this one. I was running from life, and life found me over
You
here.
are running from yourself. are
She
trying to
turns
escape
and
the
looks behind her. It's been corrupted.
Sorry, what did I miss?
She says in Celestial, it's been corrupted. I must find the source. It
What's
must
been
be-
corrupted?
I don't know, Marcus. Damn it.
Calypso, in deep speech, is gonna say, "What the fuck is this person talking about?"
Well, we're actually on a mission to destroy something that I think is a corrupting influence. It's called the Soulmonger, and it's stealing a bunch of people's souls and seeing people who have been ever been resurrected.
He looks at you confused.
Do you think that might be the source?
I don't know.
Well, we could always help you find the source, even if it's not what we're looking for. Oh, unless the group says otherwise. They tend to not help people.
Yeah, Calypso's looking at Cyrus like he's fucking nuts. Eyebrow raised, like, you dare speak for me? She's gonna sit there for a little bit, kind of looking at him, and then she's gonna look back at Serena and go, "Yeah, well, I mean, if something's gotta be corrupted, it's gotta have some kind of knowledge and power behind it, so we'll help."
So, Kit waking up, he's going to take a better look at the lady. He's going to see more detailed of what she looks like and what she has.
What she
staff.
Yeah, what she has.
She has the staff. She has. She's wearing a bracelet that looks like it's naturistic in origin. She has this weird tattoo on her forehead.
Huh.
You to steal the tattoo.
Kit's just gonna sit there and talking tired dwarvish. How did I get above ground? And then proceed to look at everybody as like, are we waking up and moving again? Is she new? Is she another guide?
As
Calypso's
you
gonna
just
look
see,
at Kit.
Kawasa is standing there still.
Calypso's gonna look at Kit and go, "Wait, was that uncommon? That question?"
That was all in dwarvish. Very tired dwarvish.
Calypso's gonna fucking cast comprehend languages so she can understand what the fuck everyone is saying, because she knows it.
Okay.
And then in dwarvish, she's gonna look at Kit and say, "What the fuck are you saying?"
How do
She
you
also
do
has a
that?
bag or a pouch on her hip.
Okay. As I'm, who is this? Is this another guide? Did Kawasha call for another? Are we waking up right now? Why am I above ground?
God, Kit. Calypso's gonna go, "Oh my god, this is a friend. We are going to help them uncorrupt something. Hopefully an artifact."
Are they looking for the artifact too?
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh no, wait. They're speaking dwarvish. Never mind.
We're speaking dwarvish.
Yeah, the
Calypso's
only one
like,
who would have understood would be, I believe, would be. Well, with comprehend languages, it's only the person who casts it, right?
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Calypso just understands everyone's little snippets now.
So basically, you're just going back and forth like Han Solo and Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Little bit.
No. Clips is gonna be like, I don't know if they're after our artifact, but they are asking for help with theirs. So maybe we help them. Maybe they help us.
Does
I
it
don't know, but
involve
part-
getting paid?
She doesn't look like she owns a lot.
Do you think we could keep the
Calypso's
artifact?
gonna look Kit in the eyes and go, yeah, sure.
All right, sounds good. When do we leave?
When we're all ready, she's gonna walk back to Serenity and switch over to fucking
Celestial?
yeah, Celestial. She's gonna be like, do you want to join us? We're gonna go find an artifact and then we can help you with yours.
He thinks about it for a moment, and then she nods.
All right, it looks like she's in. Who's she riding with?
Well, I have a Triceratops all my own. You could ride with me.
All right, she gets to ride solo. Falls over asleep again.
Alright, so at this point, you notice it's a little more time passes, and the sun is starting to come up.
All right.
Now, riddle me this, Batman and women. Did in the words of Ash, did you drink your water?
Yes.
Oh, hell
Yeah. We have water.
Okay.
Be hydrating. Calypso's also gonna make sure Serenity had some water, given that she just kind of ran out of the fucking woods.
Serenity is also going to cast Goodberry.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Woo!
Very help food and water.
No, just
Goodberry
food.
counts
I
as
think
a full ration.
Yeah, so I think it's
Yeah,
just.
so you still need to drink water, but
Yeah. Still
Don't
need to
need to
drink
eat
water,
anything else.
but you're good on food.
Well, it says it provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Nourish.
Whatever that means.
Nourishment.
Let's see.
Nourishment means food and water to me, personally.
this good berry. Water. Okay. The nourishment provided by Goodberry is meant to be like food, not water, but a DM can say otherwise.
Mr. DM man. What does God rule?
You know what? I'll allow it that it can be considered for water as well.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh,
You
it's
want
both
that
energy
high.
drink and water.
Cheat the
We don't
system!
need to drink our water now.
Ah,
I am a merciful god.
So, if Serenity did cast Goodberry, Cyrus will lightly ask if he could have one.
He gives you a good berry.
Cyrus will thank Serenity and then proceed to eat the Goodberry.
Kit is gonna.
Internally, he's going, "Oh, she's much nicer than everyone else."
Oh, you lucky that's internally. Kit would be like, well, shit. I guess I don't need to be nice anymore.
Calypso would be like, boy.
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 She reaches into her bag, and she's going to pull out 3 fuzzy balls.
What? She's doing. Kit is now dumbfounded.
What are those? We got someone to spoil.
A 3, a 2, and a 7. So I now have a pet badger, a giant rat, and a dire wolf.
I now need to roll to panic.
Cyrus's
Alright,
eyes
so-
are gonna open wide, and he's gonna go, "That's so cool!"
Alright, so you suddenly see
Calypso is just gonna cost.
the spawn from a Mogwai turn into different animals. Okay.
Kit panics as little fuzzballs turn into animals.
He picks up the giant rat and the badger, and then climbs on top of the direwolf as a mount, gives it scritches, and starts talking to it in beast speak.
Talk to animals too? That's awesome!
Does comprehend languages cover beast speak?
Ultimately,
So, I don't think it does.
does not.
Oh,
'Cause
fuck,
it
dude.
doesn't-
Calypso wants to be nosy.
Because I guess
Don't
it doesn't
count.
technically count as a language.
They're not listed as languages.
Okay,
Oh.
then yeah.
They are the unspoken nature. But yeah, no. Kit had a small panic attack seeing fuzzies turn into animals and is now on his mount and like, oh, let's go, time to go.
Alright, so I assume it's the dawn of a new day. So I assume you're gonna keep following the coast.
Yep. If that's still the same plan, then yep.
Alright, so just gonna be heading south now, straight on south now.
Ash just said RIP.
Alrighty
The Grungalunga
so
speak.
traveling along, it is now just for some little extra information. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Today's weather is cloudy with a moderate temperature of 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Got a bit of some light wind with a gentle breeze at 9 miles per hour.
It's actually pretty nice.
It's a colder than normal but type in relative weather, but
Okay,
surprisingly for the jungle, it does feel like a nice spring day.
that's good.
This is nice. I didn't expect adventuring to be this comfortable, but it's pretty comfortable.
Calypso's
so,
going to stare at Cyrus, and she's just going to kind of like say, "Don't tempt fate. Don't say things like that, because then bad things are going to happen."
Bad things happen to good people, and I'm good people, so stop ruining my luck!
And Calypso's also going to be like, "And you're also good people, Cyrus, so bad things are going to happen to you if you say that."
Well, sorry. And he's gonna shut up for the rest of the day.
Dude, I feel so bad. I love Cyrus. Calypso fucking...
Calypso has no heart.
Calypso doesn't give a fuck.
Dr. Pepper makes the world taste better.
Alright, so as you're walking, or riding, I guess technically I should say.
Yeah, we're riding, we're not walking, we're not peasants.
As your creatures are walking, you do stumble upon what appears to be what looks like a couple. Looks like about. See what looks like 3 crates laying around.
What?
That's strange.
I'm gonna freaking look around real freaking carefully, like crates
Roll.
randomly.
Alright.
That seems fishy.
Investigation or perception, your choice.
Which one do you want me to do?
Like I said, your choice.
Alright, I'll do perception then, and it's daytime, so I roll with disadvantage.
Well, you are currently under trees, so.
Oh, are we under trees?
Yeah,
okay.
You got the canopy of the trees to.
Okay, I wasn't gonna assume I'm like daytime. Normally I take disadvantage, so
Yeah, no,
if you
got, heavily covered by the trees.
All right. Well, if you say differently, then this was a much better roll. So I'm gonna go with the first roll because the second roll was horrible. Okay, so that was a total of 17 on perception.
You notice that it doesn't seem like there's anybody around for it, but you notice that these crates do look like they've been here for a very, very long time.
All right. I don't see anybody, but these crates look
Got like,
old.
some moss and junk growing on them.
Calypso's gonna call up to Cyrus, and she's gonna take Elizabeth's spot, and she's going to be like, "Hey, Cyrus, you want to check those crates out for us?"
Oh, do you really think that's wise? I mean, they look really old.
I mean, we could find something useful in them. I don't know. Old stuff has good stuff. It might be an artifact. We don't know.
Cyrus, I mean, there could be cool stuff in there, Cyrus, but if you don't feel safe, I'll just call you a bitch.
Oh, right. Cyrus is gonna get off of his Triceratops and just kind of go over to the nearest crate and
Calypso's gonna prep an action. If something dangerous pops out at any of these crates, she's gonna firebolt
Which
it.
one are you heading to? 1, 2, or 3?
I guess 1.
Kit has his revolver out and is aiming at anything that happens to be dangerous.
All right. I assume are you just? Are no. Just ahead, so you know there are no locks on it. So.
Cyrus is going to take out his 10-foot pole and
I forgot you bought that.
10-foot pole will be our friend, guys.
I'm gonna roll to see if Calypso can hide if she's impressed or not. She is not hiding. She has a slight look of impressed on her face because I rolled a 5 for that.
So you're using your pole to open up the crate.
Just
I
kind
cast guidance on Cyrus.
of.
We're really freaking out about some boxes here.
It's Tomb of Annihilation. We should be freaking out about everything.
Makes my man mimics.
Okay, I have to actually get off the direwolf and touch them to cast guidance. Just FYI.
I am 10 feet away from crate 1. So
Not if you have a 10-foot pole, you just jab him with it.
Calypso's also gonna say, seeing that fucking Serenity's getting off her direwolf and running up to Cyrus, she's gonna yell out to Cyrus, "Hey, wait 1 second. It looks like Serenity wants to tell you something before you start poking boxes with the pole."
Okay.
You feel a soft but warm hand touch basically your back, and magic flows through you. You get to add a d4 to any one ability check of your choice. And you get to choose whether or not you use it before, as long as you don't know the outcome of it prior to you using it.
So you gotta
have
choose
this
to
for a
use it
minute.
before you roll, basically.
Cyrus is going to look back towards Serenity.
No, it says
Smile.
that you get to choose whether or not you use it as you before or after you roll, but before the DM actually makes it.
Rules it, yeah.
So, yeah, Cyrus is going to smile brightly at Serenity for an appreciative nod. Thank you. And then he's going to continue opening crate 1, like just pushing the top open with his 10-foot pole.
Alright. Opening the cache, the crate, whatever the hell you want to call it.
The box.
You happen to see what looks to be a smaller box within the box.
What?
Serenity looks confused.
I don't trust that.
Why is there a box within a box?
It seems
Yeah,
to be very. You notice around the edges of this one, though, there seems to be what looks to be kind of a cushioning,
Calypso's
as
going
if to
to
protect something inside it.
Calypso's going to get up to her trike, and she's gonna look at the box and try to see if there's like any warning stamps on it or anything like that.
All right, roll me perception.
Is it base or at disadvantage because of the light?
Like I said, the canopy from the trees it's heavily covered, so
I might as well rolled it at disadvantage.
it's
'Cause
it's face roll.
I rolled a fucking 2, so 7.
Yeah, you don't see any symbols or anything on it. Looks like just just a standard blue, like dark blue box.
Standard blue box.
Can I tell
With
anything
cushioning.
from these boxes since I've lived in the forest for a really long time?
Roll perception or investigation actually. With advantage though.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Well, that's something.
So it's gonna get back on her trike.
17.
You notice this seems to be a storage container of some sort.
All right. Fine.
You know what,
These comments,
Cyrus?
so, and, he makes that as a comment in Celestial.
Calypso kind of nods, and she's gonna look at Cyrus, and she's gonna go, you know what? I kind of agree with you. I don't really like how there's a box inside of a box. That typically means fragile or dangerous.
Mm,
He
Yeah.
makes a flippant comment, or a bunch of pixies are trying to make a choke on you.
So what are you doing?
Calypso spits into the ground and goes, fuck pixies and Celestial.
I haven't ever met
Fly
a
by
pixie.
and
I haven't ever met a pixie before, but I didn't know they lived all the way down here.
all right, so Kit is going to ride up next to the box and look into it directly and see if he sees anything.
You see what appear to be glass vials that contain what appear to be a reddish liquid.
It's got
About 5 of them.
like 5 vials in it. Who knows like alchemy?
I know. Okay, what language did they say that in?
The common.
Common. I get closer, I itch closer, and I look at him. I'm proficient in herbalism kit, which is required to make health potions, so maybe?
Okay. Roll, I guess that would be. Would that be a nature check for that?
It's whatever you deem it necessary.
Yeah.
Nelson.
Let's go a medicine check.
Okay. I rolled an 8.
Oof.
It's a 2 plus 6.
I like how me and Calypso both said that at the same time.
Well, I mean, maybe we could bring it back to
Open Cyrus.
I mean, we've only opened one chest. Poke the other 2 open.
Okay.
Aims at the other 2 boxes.
Hold up. Calypso's gonna get off her trike. She's gonna walk up to the boxes a second time. She's gonna look way more annoyed that she has to do this a second time. She's gonna look down in the boxes. Could she use Arcana to try to figure out if these are potions, and if they are potions, what kind
Go
of
ahead.
potions they're for? God, please don't roll something fucking shitty.
You know what? I'm gonna say
I nat 20 plus 6.
you
Nice.
immediately can tell these are health healing potions.
Calypso's opening the box. She looks hella annoyed at herself and everyone else.
What are they?
These
She's
are
gonna-
there are 5. I just had the page where to go. Oh, there we go. You come across it's a wooden box containing 5 standard potions of healing.
Okay.
Calypso's going to take them out. She's going to look at them. She's going to take out 2, look at them. She's going to turn around. She's going to go, Cyrus, thank you for being a trooper. She's going to hand you the first one. She's going to turn around.
Thank you.
Before Cyrus can even say thank you, she's already turning around away from him. She's going to walk up to Serenity, give the next one, and she's going to hand out these 5 potions to 2, 3, 5 should be everybody, right?
Everybody except one person in the guides.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's.
getting a potion because Calypso's giving one for herself.
I feel like Elizabeth would just be like, yeah, no, just fuck it, don't give me a potion. Yeah, I got magic.
Calypso's gonna look at Elizabeth and she's just gonna kind of look at the last potion, look at Elizabeth and go, Elizabeth's a cleric, she'll be fine, and put the potion in her bag.
Alright, well, that means you handed me one, so.
So, are you going for the other 2 or?
Inventory, manage inventory.
Calypso's gonna get back on the trike, and then she's gonna point at Cyrus and point at the next box.
Is it just the standard potion of healing?
Yeah, there's all were standard potions.
So the 2d4 plus 2?
Whatever the standard is.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm just looking it up so I can add it to my inventory.
2d4 plus 2.
I was
Takes
gonna
an
say,
action.
if you go to if you went to manage inventory, manage equipment on D&D Beyond, it's one of the items on there. Is
Yep.
Potion of healing.
Potion of healing, it's the 2d4 plus 2, or whatever it is for you.
So yeah. Alright.
Alright, Cyrus of the bomb squad up
So,
up next, box 2, let's fucking go.
so Kit is
Items
Kit's-
on him again.
Kit's aiming at the box.
Calypso is gonna prep a firebolt for if anything dangerous comes out of the box. She wants to fire with Kit.
Yeah, it's like Kit's aiming the revolver at it, like scary danger, scary danger.
Oh, who all took a good bear from me?
Cyrus.
Calypso would have wanted one.
Just 2 people,
Would have wanted one.
Okay.
3 people. Kit did not, because Kit didn't understand what it was.
I feel like out of game spite. Elizabeth would probably drink water instead. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so you gotta open up the next box.
Poke, poke.
Motherfucking wine.
Upon opening the second box, you find what appears to be a jar of what appears to be like an ointment inside it.
What's this? Cyrus is gonna pick it up.
Calypso's going to slide off the Triceratops for the 3rd time. Slightly more annoyed than last time. She's gonna walk up. She's going to grab it out of Cyrus's hands and be like, just don't touch stuff you find. Let someone examine it before you pick it up. You never know. And then she's gonna look at it in her hand. She's gonna be like, fuck, I'm holding it now.
You don't even have to roll anything. You notice that where Cyrus had his hand, there is a clear as day label on the jar. It reads, I'm gonna probably massacre this name, but it's Kyotom's Ointment.
I think I know what that is actually. I don't know how to spell it though.
It's Tums for your butthole.
I know exactly what that is. Calypso is going to see it. Would Calypso know what it is?
The guide know what it is.
The guide's honestly at the moment is not even isn't even paying attention.
Well, fuck him too, and I hope he gets eaten by a frickin' Therizinosaur.
Kawasa is currently keeping an eye on the water.
Does Calypso? Can Calypso see? Does she know what this ointment is? Do I have to roll for it, or
roll?
does it say on the label what it does?
It would. You know what?
It's got
Yeah, it does.
instructions.
Calypso's gonna pick this ointment up, and she's going to put it in her pocket.
Is
For those of you
it
who are
safe?
unaware of what this does, as an action, one dose of the ointment can be applied, or it can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points, ceases to be poisoned, and is cured of any disease.
Cool.
Oh
So
shit!
that's actually really
It is
good.
it's considered an uncommon, wondrous item. So,
This is in my game too. That's how I knew what it was out of game.
That's good though.
oh, and by the way, it's got 5 doses of it.
Oh, cool. Somebody's going to die.
Yeah, no, out of game, I'm very worried. We have a lot of good healing stuff all of a sudden. We're going to die here soon.
I'm not going to. Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you.
I just feel like a boss fight instantaneously. Like healing
I'm not going to kill
potions,
you yet.
rations, boss fight.
I'm not going to kill you.
All of a sudden,
So-
T-Rex.
Responding to Kit being like,
Suddenly
is
a
it
zombie
safe?
T-Rex emerges now.
Fuck.
No.
Calypso's responding to Kit's question if it's safe, and Calypso's going to be like, I'm going to keep it for research.
Okay.
Alright, and are we going for the third one?
Yep. Aiming at the box.
Calypso's retreating to the trike, getting on it, and aiming for the third box.
Kit's just gonna be like,
Already.
Kit's just like, she's gonna be so mad when she's gotta walk all the way back over here again.
Prying box number 3 open?
Yep.
Oh,
In box number 3, somebody won, Johnny. You find a gold nugget the size of a dwarf's fist.
Yeah. That's
Woman
it.
is gonna go ooh, and then go to reach for it, and then stop, looking back at Calypso, and he's just going to back away.
Calypso's going to slide off the trike. And you know what? She's not going to be annoyed this time. She's going to have a slight smile. She's going to walk up to Cyrus, kind of like pat him on the back, and be like, see, you can learn. You can learn. And she's going to look down, and does this gold piece look fucking, like, is it a trap in any way, shape, or form?
Not at all.
Calypso is going to pick it up. She's going to grab
From what you can
Cyrus's...
tell, it looks like that someone was once traveling with this to kind of deliver it back to... It looks like they were heading back towards the port, but didn't quite make it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Calypso's gonna pick up the gold nugget. She's gonna grab Cyrus's wrist. Pull it out, put the nugget in his hand, curl his fingers over it, and she's gonna pat him on the back and be like, "For learning and listening, you can have this." And she's gonna walk back to her trike. She's gonna have a really happy face as Cyrus learned. Slight smile, I should say. Really happy, slight.
Cyrus is learning? Holy shit.
He's so proud. How to teach him magic.
Now to teach him magic.
I'm going to tell you this right now. He's not going to be able to learn wizard magic.
Calypso isn't gonna teach him wizard magic. She's got to figure out why he's broken.
That's
Why
a.
he's broken.
It's okay. Kit can teach Cyrus kobold magic. Anyone can learn kobold magic. It's very useful.
Colin can teach the wonder of money magic. Money.
Many different forms of magic.
Calypso's a bitch, but she's not always a bitch.
Alright, well.
I guess we should get a move on then.
Don't remember to put that away in your backpack. And then I'm assuming there's nothing else in these crates.
That was it for everything. Took out everything that was in the crates.
Alright, so upon looking around, it's
The thing that Cyrus got is just a gold nugget the size of a dwarf's fist.
yep,
Okay.
a dwarven fist nugget.
Worth 50 gold, by the way. Serenity climbs back onto the direwolf. Gives it more stitches.
Alright, so now that we know that we're not going to just outright die here at this moment, Kit is going to kind of questioningly look at the boxes again and be like, these were obviously someone's. Where did they go?
Calypso is going to respond in Celestial. Fuck him.
What?
Serenity looks at Calypso and arches an eyebrow.
But what if this was really important to someone?
They're probably fucking dead. It's ours now.
Eh.
I'll say that one in
Wow.
common.
Oh, well, I can understand that.
I would kind of like to at least try to find who this was going to.
Calypso's gonna look at Cyrus.
I mean,
Annoyed face.
God. Little pride.
God, her eyes are just beating into his soul right now with just shut the fuck up.
Kit's just
Serenity's
Cyrus is
around,
good.
like this entire situation and everything around her is just new. So the look of wonder just reflects in her eyes.
Yeah, that would annoy Calypso too. Damn it.
Yeah, that would have been Cyrus had he not been fucking chided.
So as you're all riding along, you hear some deep in the brush. You hear what sounds like a rustling.
to instantaneously aim at it. What do I see that might get alakabammed?
You don't see anything immediately. It's like I said, it's deep in the brush.
Well,
Calypso is going to prep a witch bolt for it, and then
You hear like a. I'm just gonna flat out say it. You hear a monkey.
I hear a monkey. Well, I'm gonna see if I
An
can't.
angry monkey.
I'm gonna see if I can't see the monkey.
yeah, it's an angry one.
It sounds like a happy monkey.
Oh, it's
No good.
What's the monkey saying?
Calypso shocks it. No, I'm joking.
Saying ooh ooh no.
ooh, ooh, ah,
It's saying ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bang bang.
Lightning bolt strikes
What a
there.
bop.
oh my
Curtis
goodness.
translate. I think they're family of yours.
Yeah, Reaper, I understand all animal speech.
Basically, you hear them enjoy. It sounds like they found some really good fruit.
That brings a smile to my lips.
Like,
It sounds like there's two of them.
Just gonna. If it's not coming after.
Two apes enjoying some really excellent fruit.
It's like it's.
Calypso's gonna stop preparing witch bolts. She's not really going to electrocute two primates.
You hear the monkey.
It's like if it doesn't sound hostile and it's not charging at me, it's not getting an Alec Bam. I cast science magic.
Calypso's gonna kind of
Blood
relax.
furry people.
What the fuck did you just say, Cyrus?
Yeah, what the heck did you catch what you said there?
They're like little furry people.
Oh, okay.
I was so concerned for a second. I was like,
I thought
"What did Cyrus said?"
something and
By
Calypso
the
was
way,
about to be like, what the
what
fuck?
is everyone's just out of curiosity? What is everyone's passive perception?
13.
14.
Passive 15. This is my good. This is my player that has 15 passive.
11.
The only character that I have like above an 11 in preferred.
Calypso, you, wait, so what's Cyrus's? I didn't hear it.
13.
13. Calypso, you would actually notice also flying overhead would appear to be 3 Aarakocra.
Arawata.
Aarakocra.
Fur people.
People.
Do they see us through the brush?
You
Through the
just
treetops?
notice that they don't spot you, and you just notice them. They just appear to be kind of flying overhead.
Calypso's going to very calmly say to the party, there are 3 Aarakocras flying over our head.
Arawata?
Bird people.
Oh, and by the way, Kit, can you roll me a dex save?
Can I roll you a dex save? Yeah,
Yes, can you?
I can. 18 plus 3, so.
Okay, good. You don't get shat on.
Wow. You really want birds to poop on me.
I rolled. Hey, I just rolled a d6. You just happened to be the one who landed on.
I was with the Port Town, and now with the era buttholes.
The first time was intentional. This time it was coincidental.
And they might get an era kablam up the wazoo.
You, and the fact that these are
I was
bird
surprised that
people-
Cyrus didn't get picked.
Yeah, they're bird people, and I'm
are
the.
the cards. I mean, the fate of the die.
It's like fucking bird, just fucking tried to
I just-
shit on me.
And suddenly I draw a pot of greed, and
I'll show you pot of greed as I steal their stuff.
using pot of
do
greed
you think
allows me
they're
to draw
friendly?
2 cards from my deck.
You just tried to shit on me.
Yeah,
Do
so
I think, could Calypso tell if they're friendly or are they just trying to poop on Kid?
they seem friendly. It just happened to be in the wrong place at the right place at the wrong time, kind of thing. Or I guess it gets situation in the wrong place at the right time.
Calypso is just gonna, she's gonna nod at Cyrus and she's gonna go friendly enough.
I am shoot. Sorry.
Well, you think they might be able to tell us more about the jungle? After all, they are natives, I'm assuming.
I don't know. Let's find out.
What does he do?
I'm gonna left.
Yeah, Koi left. I think
Okay.
she arrived to her destination.
But what?
More.
Cyrus, what did you say you were doing?
I wasn't saying I was doing anything. I was just wondering out loud. Yeah. Well, I guess we should probably try to for attention.
All right.
Wait, are you trying to get the attention of the monkeys or the Aarakocra? Whose attention are you trying to get?
I would say the Aarakocra, since
Alright.
well, are the Aarakocra carrying like they have any signs of civilization on them, like clothing or tools?
they.
I'm assuming the
look
monkeys
like-
don't.
The monkeys are just monkeys.
Yeah, the monkeys are just monkeys.
The monkeys are just apes. That's all they are.
Odo,
The Aarakocra, on the
Odosin.
other hand, appear to be. You know what? Roll me a perception check. Or perception.
Calypso would like to oppose disadvantage. No, I'm joking.
Well,
That would be dirty.
just fucking haze him while he's trying to look.
Just-
Alright, Calypso's going to
that's it.
assist. Because this is another fair point Cyrus has.
Oh. Okay, that makes it an 18.
You see that they appear to. Judging from what you can see of the clothing, they look like they're scouts from somewhere.
Okay. Okay.
Cyrus is gonna go ahead and call up to him. Pardon me, pardon me, three fellows. Would you be
They're
able to
out.
speak for a moment?
At that, they're going to kind of hit the brakes and kind of make their way down to you.
Kit, not knowing if things are going to be okay or not, has not put away the revolver.
Cyrus hasn't even gotten close to unsheathing his sword.
You notice them landing. You would notice that the one in the front he looks to be like the higher up of the three. He's also appearing to be wearing a monocle.
Oh, he's a fancy one.
Looks to be like a
Cyrus,
makeshift monocle.
did they land?
Yes.
Or are they
They're-
just okay?
Yeah, they're standing
Cyrus is
right
going
now.
to get off. He's going to get off of his Triceratops, then approach them without any malice, and just kind of say, "Hi, my name is Cyrus Brightshield, and my friends here and I are adventurers."
I speak
We're
for the
actually,
trees.
We were actually wondering if you guys might have some information about the surrounding area we might find useful. We can compensate you.
We can do what? Kid's just gonna stay silent and just kind of side hold his revolver, just be like, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna let Cyrus do what he's doing, but if in case of danger, I'm gonna cast Alakablam.
Oops, I shot Cyrus in the kneecap. My bad.
Whoopsie! I shot Cyrus in the head.
Fuck.
It's like we'll need a new tank.
No, we're not going to hurt Cyrus, because I don't want to get hurt by Elizabeth.
What I say? What have we here?
How
A
many
group
licks
of
does it take
adventurers,
to
you say?
take the center of Tootsie Pop?
No, they are not owls. There's no Tootsie Pop chewing. Anyway,
Yeah, we're actually on our way to find a artifact, one that's really in a lot of trouble for a lot of people.
well, can't say I know much about any artifacts, but Poppycock. But maybe there's some way we could be of any assistance.
Oh well, yeah. If you have interesting information about the surrounding area, or maybe even point out some warnings on this here map, Cyrus is going to, I guess, the
Elizabeth
map
has the
from
map.
Elizabeth.
Yep.
Yeah,
And show it to him.
So yeah, the Aarakocra who's without her name, because I couldn't come up with one.
Chief Cockipok.
Sir
His name is going
Featherton.
His name's
Profe-
Chirp.
His name's Chirp.
Sir Chirps a lot.
Steve Squawkington. There we go.
Squawkington, yes.
Mindless cyborg. Thank you
He's
so
going
much for
to
the follow.
point out that he's going to kind of give you a warning of the. It's hard to point this out without really without being able to physically mark a map.
That's like we have the map. You could.
Yeah, I know, but basically, I mean, the middle area of south of Port Nyanzaru is. He's going to warn you of being a lesser undead territory.
Lesser undead territory. Okay.
As in, like.
Hello, TJ. Thank you so much.
He's also going to kind of mark towards the south, like far south, like I would say it's about like far southeast, or no, southwest. I'm sorry.
Okay.
About like halfway down a few days travel is a place known as Camp Righteous.
Camp Righteous. Okay.
Well, that sounds actually pretty promising.
A fucking cult, if you ask me.
Well, that's good to know. I'm so glad it's
I'm
a
saying
cult.
that out of DM characterness.
It's like cult following. I'll take a cult
It's
following.
it sounds like Jonestown.
Jonestown. Okay.
Anyway, basically, yeah, that's basically the only information he's able to basically give you at this current time. He's just mentioning that to keep an eye out for any undead in the area, because they've been basically on the rise.
Okay. You made a rise from the dead joke. Get it? They're zombies.
They got a bone to pick with you. No. And also about
Cyrus is going.
about the camp.
All right.
Cyrus is going to speak in Celestial to, I guess the rest of the party who's interested. Say, well, hey, guys, I'm supposed to get stronger as a paladin to my magic. Maybe if we fought some undead.
Serenity's nose crinkles at the thought of undead.
Kit's like, he has a point. Kit's gonna look over to Calypso and like pay attention to what she's thinking because
Calypso's pulling out her notebook, flipping it open to the page, and she's writing in there, past paladin with undead, ? And she's writing a few other things in there about maybe the master, maybe he's got to see some combat to get some skills, maybe then he'll magic, maybe he'll activate his oath.
it's like we'll putting him in A holy righteous debate put him over the edge to learn a skill. Let's put
Pops down from tree branch. What? What's going on?
It's not just that either. We did say we'd help Kawasha with battling the undead.
That's true too. We did actually agree to help with that too.
Calypso crinkles her nose at helping people.
I'm not getting paid enough at this
Alright.
rate.
At that, though, the three Aarakocra would basically take off and continue on their way.
Hey, wait, where'd you come from?
Cyrus would actually ask them to wait a moment as he produces like 10 gold pieces each and gives it to the scouts.
They would turn it down. I appreciate the offer, but we have no need for payment.
They didn't do anything.
Okay. Well, thank you anyway.
That will be off. Good day. And you just see them take off.
Cast Ninja Vanish.
Was well.
So
why were you in a tree branch?
Don't ask questions.
And then you just hear the branch snap.
Yes, from that weighty halfling body.
It was a thin branch.
it was
You never know if things are gonna go south, boy. You always want someone out of reach, out of sight.
Does he always hide like this? I don't know why the guy turned Indian, but
Wherever he can get to.
It's like, I mean, he's not
So,
wrong, but they point us in a direction. I mean, they really didn't tell us about really any dangers or anything other than undead, which is like, that seems to be the growing problem is undead, so maybe we should just take care of it.
It's at a camp to the south.
far
southeast,
southwest.
Far
Southwest.
southwest. That was
Camp.
southeast.
So
Never mind.
Basically, it's
Right.
towards. Yeah, it'd be like to the.
It'd be following the river.
It's like
Yeah,
we've been following the river the whole time.
Yeah,
Calypso's gonna shrug and be like, well, I mean,
It'd be
we're
like-
heading in that direction already.
it'd be a
so-
few more days travel.
Okay. Well, then we'll just keep a going and keep an eye out for anything,
If you
especially
follow
the
the
shamble
river
bambles.
Sashin Star.
Star.
That's apparently
Oh.
it's called the River Sashin Star. As opposed to
Calypso-
the other side, which was River Teriyaki.
Calypso's going to kind of
River
like
of teriyaki.
nod to Cyrus to tell him, let's get going. You know, she's gonna like nod and
All right, so let's go through and
Okay.
continue on. It sounds like we have a somewhat more of a plan.
better than wandering the woods or the jungle.
Better than wandering the woods without a destination. Kit's going to just kind of keep his revolver out, just in case anything wants to ooga booga spook him or eat him. He's going to give it a magical taste of powder.
Wait. Oh.
I'm gonna fuck with Kit so bad, but it's gonna backfire.
Don't do it. It might turn into a very large hole that we don't want to fill.
Just sprinkle some prestidigitate, whatever the fuck that spell is. Make him smell
What's
like
that?
food.
Is that prestidigitation? That
Yeah,
one?
make Kit smell like food for everything in the woods, but I won't do that because that's gonna fuck all of us over.
It's like, I already look like a small tasty snack. Now everyone else looks like the main course. All of a sudden, T-Rex, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, for the rest of the travel, Cyrus is actually gonna move closer to Serenity because she's pretty much the only one who hasn't fucking either berated or treated Cyrus like a lesser.
What?
Okay.
Fair,
What?
Calypso's treated all of you like lessers equally.
All are equal under Calypso.
To be fair, this is
Actually-
the second day Smallum wasn't drunk.
That's very
Calypso really hasn't treated Serenity more or less in the last couple of hours that they've been together.
All right.
Calypso's very selective.
Bit some time.
Yeah, give it some time. Serenity has done really. She's sat on the wolf, away from Calypso's direct line of sight. Cyrus takes up all of her line of sight 90% of the time.
She's trying to fix Cyrus. Well, Kit's trying to just save Cyrus from everyone else and just take everyone's anger and hate onto him.
Smallum just disappears on you guys and pops back up.
Solom, ninja vanish!
Yeah, we're gonna keep moving.
Yes.
All right. And I'm really sorry to cut it short, but I'm like zoning out here.
It's okay.
You're good.
So we're gonna
It's all good.
unfortunately call it for the night.
Alright, so we'll call it on the night with a new destination. So,
And when we pick up, it'll be the. We'll say when we. Actually, before we end it, we'll have one more rest for the. We'll get one more watch going, and then we'll pick up on the dawn of a new day.
okay.
I cast Goodberry again before going to sleep.
Okay. Whoever wants
Yeah.
to roll perception for the watch.
Calypso will take second and third.
Okay.
I will
And
do
And I'm
first
assuming Kit's
again.
taking first again.
Yep.
All right.
Uh,
All of you, whoever's taking watch, roll me a perception.
Okay.
She'll make Cyrus set up for the third watch again, and she will teach him about evolution during the third
Alright,
watch.
so perception.
If you wanted to.
Alright.
I rolled a
Am I being
19.
Am I being requested to have a watch? Question mark.
That's if you. I said for whoever wants to.
No. I'm asking the party. Am I being
Oh.
requested to have a watch?
No, Calypso's got
Cyrus would
second and third.
request it.
Calypso is going to look at Cyrus and be like, "Do you wanted to learn about evolution, or do you want to sit here with your fucking friend?"
Oh.
Calypso is going to let
mean-
Serenity and Cyrus have the third watch. She's going to go and research in her tent.
Alright, so Kit's
I mean, I
taking
do want to
first.
learn about it eventually, but friend.
Calypso's just going to be like, "Obviously, you don't want to learn it that much."
It's okay. It's okay.
And
So-
she's going to look so upset because to Calypso, knowledge is everything.
Yes. Knowledge is power.
So yeah, for those, we're going to roll.
Yep. Kit's taking first watch, so first watch I rolled a 19 plus 3, so it's a 22.
I don't see in the dark, so I reach into my backpack and I pull out a small orb
Okay.
and I twist it a little bit, and it turns into a very soft blue glow that extends for 60 feet.
Okay.
And Cyrus can see an additional 60 feet because of dark vision.
Yeah.
Okay, on your watch, you basically just hear what sounds to be in the far distance, kind of just various creatures stomping around.
I don't like that.
They sound very similar to the creatures that you heard back in the port town.
Okay. So thumpers.
Oh, you
but,
hear the grunts from and guttural roars and crap.
Ye-
Yeah,
yeah, so it's
and the footsteps and yeah.
I'm going to be very watchful about that, because even if they don't seem,
They don't sound close at all.
yeah, it's like, even though they don't sound close, they could get close, and that's where Kit's like, no, 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 no.
Okay. Next watch was Calypso?
Yeah.
And what'd you roll?
16 again.
16?
My dice
You-
just 11.
You also kind of hear what sound. You basically still you hear what sounds to be like one. Or, it sounds like the creatures off in the distance, kind of communicating.
Do they sound like herbivores or carnivores?
I would say herbivores.
Okay. Calypso is not that nervous about it.
You hear that kind of from witnessing this. It sounds like a couple stegosaurus from what you can tell by the sound of it.
Okay.
Based
Yeah.
on from what you heard back in the town.
Okay. Yeah, Calypso's not worried about it then. And then
And
she's
last-
going to inform Serenity and Cyrus, mostly Serenity, that there are stegosauruses in the distance.
Stegosaurus.
I'm
And
assuming every time you talk to me, it's in Celestial.
Yeah, Calypso speaks to you in Celestial.
Okay. Serenity nods.
And final watch.
I rolled a 17.
Okay.
I rolled a 23.
Okay.
That's the highest it can be.
Okay.
And you
Alright,
don't
so-
have disadvantage because I give light. Hmm,
I don't.
I also have dark vision.
Oh, there's that.
I don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, you both. At the moment, it seems for you guys seems pretty quiet for the rest of the night.
Iris would be asking various questions
You
of
see, like-
Serenity, like,
The most you see though is what I've seen is like a couple bats, quite large bats flying around.
Serenity is going to sit on the ground, but before she does so, she runs her hand over the entire area where she's going to sit and creates a patch of flowers for her to sit upon.
wow, that's really cool.
Simple minds, simple pleasures.
I ain't never seen a lot of flowers like that just bloom at once.
And she also, when resting, that's where she sleeps. It's like super soft, like clover. It's a clover patch.
So, forgive me for prying, but where are you from, Serenity?
Firefly.
Not too far from where you found me.
Oh, so you just lived in this jungle?
She nods.
Huh. Well, what's it like?
For the corruption, my grove was beyond compare.
Well, confident that we're gonna find that source of corruption and then get rid of it. You can have your grove back.
I would like that.
I mean, that is if I actually become useful.
He looks at you questioningly.
Anyway, so as I said a couple days ago, I've never really seen anyone like you before. So what are you?
I am me.
God damn it!
I
I can't do
guess
it.
that's fair. So, yeah, Cyrus shrugs and goes, I guess that's fair.
God, that is my stereotypical answer. What are you? I'm me. Son of a bitch.
And me means I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me.
I'm an ASMR. Although I could only really tell that I was an ASMR because I could see in the dark and just kind of picked up Celestial like at the drop of a hat.
He nods.
Actually, the only non-human in Long Saddle.
So many fucking questions. But Kid is asleep.
So yeah,
All right.
He's gonna pull out a flute and
Cyrus
play
just
an enchanting tone of soft, serene.
Coleman is just gonna be vibing to the music.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah, he's too awkward to continue the conversation.
you two should kiss.
Just met.
You'd be surprised with some people. But yeah. Anyway. So time goes by.
Kit feels a love triangle going on. I think Elizabeth's going to start getting jealous of Serenity in the near future.
God, my
Oh,
fucking God.
I sense it.
Cyrus, Elizabeth, Serenity, Elizabeth, shit, Kit.
Cyrus is a super nice people.
Cyrus goes with one eye open after a while.
He's gonna have to sleep with one
Not
eye.
a simp, he's just returning kindness for kindness.
Yeah, so
You're supposed to do in a small town.
that is where we will end for tonight.
All right, sounds great.
We will pick
So
up
only
with
one person has discovered me? That's interesting.
Calypso hasn't said anything about it, but she's taking fucking notes because
You gotta take all those notes, but see, Kit doesn't study people. He studies stuff.
Calypso studies people and magic.
I'm just
The only reason
I am both?
I'm just waiting for
Yeah.
Calypso to all of a sudden realize that Kit knows magic, and then all of a sudden when Kit starts actually casting magic, Calypso's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? I can do magic too!
So it's just gonna write in her notes. Kit does barbaric forms of magic.
All of a sudden pulls
Pathetic.
all of a sudden pulls a bag of holding out of nowhere. You want one?
You suddenly just see your guide facepalm and walk away.
Oh my
So
god,
makes
what have
notes.
I gotten myself?
seems to bastardize the weave and channel it into barbaric metal machines.
I mean, it's not wrong. I'm just saying I am going with the artillerist, so all of a sudden I'm going to have a walking turret. Here you
The
go.
only reason Cyrus hasn't even attempted to figure out what Serenity is A, because it ain't nice to pry too much, and B, he's a fucking farm boy from Long Saddle. He doesn't know many things.
Not gonna lie, I kind of threw those potions at you as a deterrent
A deterrent for what?
to make you think that shit was about to hit the fan soon, because it may.
So you were just fucking with us.
You never know with Tomb of Annihilation. Anything could be just a nuke.
I was
Yeah.
waiting for a croc to come out of the water. Not gonna lie.
I was waiting for the not the rabbit. I was gonna say the ribbit. I was waiting for the ribbit to all of a sudden just come over and try to eat somebody. I'm like, how big is this? It's gonna eat me, isn't it? It's gonna see me and it's gonna fucking have me in its mouth. And
No, but apparently I found out one of the creatures that you could encounter are lobster folk, basically.
What?
Yeah, apparently that's an actual thing. And
Why not Zoidberg?
no, apparently there's actually a creature. They're called Aldani.
Oh,
Serious?
I'm surprised that they're not a playable race.
I want them to be.
I'm sure somebody, I'm sure someone
I'm
somewhere
not
is doing it.
necessarily-
All right,
you know,
Calypso.
have a
We'll
good
see you
one.
later.
Alright.
Night.
Peace out.
It's
What the hell is a
Hey,
guilt
Reaper. Do you want me to roll for my pets for the next day so that I don't forget?
Sure.
It's like with those specifically. Yeah.
But yeah, everything that you came across though was literally done
Two
through the rolls.
6s and a 4. So
I was definitely expecting something to happen, but you said tonight was going to be mostly roleplay, so I'm just like,
I was just freaking out. I was honestly gonna with the monkeys. I was originally I was gonna possibly throw an encounter there, but I was like, I can't.
that's okay. That's okay. Next,
All this waiting for chaos to start up.
yeah, it's like Smolum just like ninja fucking vanish, and then it's like hiding somewhere about to kill somebody.
Oh, there's chaos afoot. Smallum's just waiting for it to be discovered.
Two
Ooh,
giant badgers.
apparently
and
there's a
boar.
D20 table. There's apparently a table for dead explorers.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
goody.
Like how you
They can
would
take their
find
stuff.
like. Apparently, you could find fallen. You discover like apparently fallen victims.
that would be actually really cool.
The desiccated husk of a gnome cocooned in giant spider webs.
Oh no,
Or-
that's not okay. You can
or
keep
a-
that
Oh,
one. I don't like that one.
Or
No,
there's
no.
a charred elf skeleton inside a charred constrictor snake skeleton. Both were killed by a lightning bolt spell. A half-orc spiked to an enormous tree by the broken-off horn of a triceratops.
I believe that one.
A dwarf with 6 large holes piercing her armor and chest. A stegosaurus caught her squarely with a swipe of its tail.
Yeah, no, all these plant eaters that sound like somebody
A
was
tabaxi
stupid and
spread-eagled on the ground with both its limbs and head severed from its torso and crudely stitched back on in the wrong arrangement.
yeah, no, that's nope.
no, you can keep that one too. You can just keep that one.
No,
Put it
no,
in your back pocket, somewhere deep in your back pocket.
no.
The mangled body of a
Waiting.
half-elf. The mangled body of a half-elf seemingly bludgeoned to death. She was dropped from a high altitude by terrafolk.
So,
Okay.
this module was co-created by creator for Adventure Time. So I am
Was it really?
ready for the gallows humor. Yep,
Wait, was it really?
Yeah,
he designed some of the traps.
Boy,
It's your time. Come on, grab your friends. We'll go kill them.
Serenity is not going to have a mount for the next session.
Ooh, you guys
Uh,
could encounter some albino
There
dwarves.
is a mount.
I mean, you could read
You
the
just
board technically.
Cyrus.
You can also there's a possibility of encountering cannibals.
The boar is a medium creature, so no, she could not.
I
You
can.
you can encounter a flail snail.
Flail
Flying
snail.
You can
Yeah.
encounter some flying monks.
Yeah, there's
Right.
only 2 things that I can roll that would classify as mounts.
You can encounter giant scorpions.
No.
3, depending on the
Giant-
DM.
What the hell's a girl on? Whatever.
That sounds like a gorilla thing.
That's a
Oh yeah, that's that
multi-armed
four-armed-
gorilla.
The 4-armed gorilla there. Yeah.
Yeah, see, no, I don't want to fight
Dude.
freaking Mortal Kombat's
A
version
gorilla-
of a gorilla.
It's
That's not Mortal Kombat.
I
That
don't-
is freaking Killer Instinct.
I don't want to be beaten to death by large gorilla arms.
A girl one looks like an. What's up?
Would you classify as a panther as a mount? Because technically, I think by raw standards, it can't.
Only time it's ever considered a mount is for like a small creature, isn't
That's
it?
weird. I was wondering
It's
why
a
I was appearing
medium.
offline.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Yeah, so
I would say only for like Smallum and Kit would be able to ride it, but other than that, I'd say no.
And the dire wolf, yes.
The funny thing
but,
is I think horses are considered medium also, which is just weird.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
the horses. Horses are large.
I was gonna say I can
Okay,
shoot
they
this
are
one.
considered large. Okay, I'm looking.
I love this. Officially, to be a dice dragon, you have to own a hoard of dice, including at least one set of precious or semi-precious
Yep.
metal dice,
Large.
one set of precious or semi-precious gemstone dice,
Yep.
at least 100 regular sets of resin of resin, bone, wood, metal, or other material polyhedral dice sets.
Yep.
You also have to at least own at least one set of novelty dice.
Yep.
At least one oversized d20 larger than your closed fist.
Yep.
And any less than that amount means that you can only qualify as a dice goblin, even with a large amount.
Yep.
Large collection.
I still only count it as a dice goblin, but see
Same.
what
So
what
one day.
I'm like. I have an LED D20. I have novelty D20. I have novelty dice.
What's considered a novelty dice?
Like fun themed dice.
Like those
Ones
ones that have like the
like-
rubber duck inside?
No, like so I have like a mage set of dice.
Oh, are you talking about like those ones that have like the different? They could be like the shaped ones.
Yes.
Like you got like the thieves one where they got the dagger and
Yep.
Yeah.
all that junk.
Novelty dice. They're like fun set dice.
Gotcha. So I have the metal. I have
This is
I have the
novelty
metal and
dice.
I have the metal and the gemstone ones, and I have
Oh yeah. Those
less
are
than
fun,
100 of
too.
the regular set. But
I like those. Those are pretty.
I have an oversized D20, but it's not larger than my closed fist.
These ones
doesn't-
are
You know.
gemstone dice. They also come in an obsidian version, which is black.
Ooh.
It's black on black. Actually, they're actually really pretty for obsidian.
Oh yeah, those are nice. I
My,
like those.
My gemstone are opalite.
Backup character.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hit the hay.
All right, brother.
God knows
You
I
have a good
need it.
night.
But
Yeah,
I
you too.
like my favorite ones thus far are these ones. They're frosted.
Yeah, those look really nice. I like those. See, I have all kinds of dice, themed dice. I have holiday dice, but like, I personally don't own a metal set of dice just because I never wanted to pay the price for them. They were not cheapo.
No, like actual metal dice.
Yeah, like the metal.
What is it called?
They are not the cheapos. All right, so give me a moment, everybody. I'm gonna go mute real quick.
Balls.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's D&D session of episode 3 of Tomb of Annihilation, where Kit and everybody met Serenity tonight, and we will be having Elizabeth and everybody return back next week. We started really late tonight because we were waiting on another member of the group, Cyrus. So we would have started a little bit earlier at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So stay tuned again next week, Saturday, same place, same time. I will I'm gonna be back. But thank you so much for coming in on the episode. We're going to end the stream here, and then we're going to come back with a new stream, and we're going to kind of keep the D&D going. I'm probably going to be playing some Neverwinter here, so we're going to go back and play some Neverwinter after I end this one for the episode. So I will see you again next time for the next episode. Stay tuned. I do have plans for Monday and Thursday. We will be starting up 2 brand new campaigns as myself as the DM. We start next week at session 0. We won't be streaming that, but next week after that, we will be starting day 1, episode 1 on Monday and Thursday of the Arcane Rift Terror with Group 1 and Group 2. So I will keep you all posted on that. We have our social medias that I can post up here so you can see what's going on. So we have a Discord channel for the Mad Hatters, we have a Facebook channel, and we have our Twitter channel. Stay tuned for any updates or anything, and if you want to come hang out and play games and anything with us, stay tuned for more. But for right now, this is your Mad Hatter signing out for the night. We will be back here shortly, but until then, bye-bye.